Showtime. Back again, once again, time and time again. Two of your most wanted here in America. 𝔓𝔦𝔑. I'm Tony.
J Nobles. We are back. LOI, the show on all platforms.
Every single one of them.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you're listening to us on those platforms too, because we need to get the audio numbers up. But appreciate y'all for coming back. Like the video, share, subscribe, do all that other shit. Also, make sure you comment down below your hashtag YLOI. Hashtag YLOI. Partner at the end of the show. We get to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get to comment on what we said, right, wrong, or right in the middle. But
questions, concerns, advice.
Yeah.
Commentary.
Yeah.
You got a one-liner.
Yeah.
Comment it.
Please.
Hashtag YLOI.
Yeah. I'm always looking to steal a good one-liner. It's hard out here.
Yeah, he's a hack. He has no other choice.
But, you know, it's been an okay week. Hopefully it's been an okay week for y'all, you know. Just in terms of safety, you know, fucking hopefully, yeah, just hopefully everybody been safe, man. I've been seeing a lot of like
have you been safe?
I've been seeing a lot.
Where's all this coming
because
from?
I've been seeing a lot of like I don't want to just say wrecks because that's just a small portion of it.
Yeah.
But a lot of accidents on the road. And I don't know about y'all and like, you know, wherever y'all from, Australia or whatever.
Yeah.
But in North Carolina, it's been a lot of accidents on the road, nigga.
Yeah.
And of course, it's been increased. A couple weeks ago, we had a little snowstorm, a little debacle. We got through it. But ever since then, and maybe it's been this way for a while, I just haven't noticed it, but it's been a lot of fucked up accidents.
I don't know. Carolinians are pretty used to airbags. Like, that's pretty kind of like, you know, a lot of people have an experience of, yo, I flew off the highway and landed into a tree that was on the river. Like, there's a couple of those stories. But I think it's really because all this new infrastructure they building. Everywhere in Raleigh, especially where we live, there's orange cones and Spanish accents working.
And
everywhere.
And construction workers that don't really care about being clipped. Because they're trying to not work again.
They're building roads, sheets.
Don't forget the big one.
Publixes.
Apartments.
Apartments that are vacant.
But like apartment homes, because that's the new thing. Because, you know, they're trying to trick us. You know, they're trying to give us something right in the middle that most people, I guess it's some people that want. But like, no, nigga, it's small, medium, large. Ain't no schmediums in here. You feel me? I don't want a schmedium crib.
You don't want schmedium?
I don't want schmedium, dog. Because that's a setup. That's a setup.
What if you have enough shit for a medium-sized crib, but you don't have a medium-sized budget? Schmedium is the right fit for you.
No.
Schmedium is the right fit.
The thing is, living below your means is perfect. So I would just go to a small. I don't want no schmedium, dog. I don't even want a large.
If you had a dog,
a lithium.
If you had a dog, a daughter, and a lady, it'd be a different situation. Schmedium might be perfect for you.
I don't want a schmedium, dog. Like, what would you say? Like, this is medium, right?
The studio
where we're at right now.
Medium? Nah, this is small.
I'm saying everything, like the whole shabazz.
The home?
Yeah, the home too. This is medium. Is this medium? This is large for me.
This is schmedium.
This
don't schmedium space.
This is schmedium?
This is schmedium than a motherfucker.
Is it considered schmedium when you can turn wherever you're at into an Airbnb? Like when you can split your crib into two separate Airbnb. This ain't really.
But how big is the Airbnb?
It don't gotta be. It don't have to be big.
Nah, but you can technically split anything.
No, I've been in some Airbnbs where it's like, oh, this used to be one house, but this one half ain't too bad.
Yeah, but this ain't that.
Bro,
we are not sitting in one of those right now
because it's not created to be that.
Nah, this is a schmedium, and the way it's designed, you got to think about it. One floor. Anything that's one story, it's like, all right, we're already in small to medium territory. Unless that shit is long as hell all directions, which it isn't.
Wait, Tony. No bully, but continue.
What?
Continue.
Did you just make me pause for no reason?
No, I'm just saying though. You didn't catch yourself.
I want you to know that train of thought.
I
want you to know that train of thought left the station.
No, I'm not.
And I'm standing right here.
No. You hopped.
And that's your fault.
You hopped on the train while it was moving slow. It was going off, but you was like, I think I want to get on it. And you started running. But
you made me miss the departure. I gotta wait for the next one. I have no idea what I was talking
when
about.
a house is long enough to be split into two, I believe that is considered, that's not small.
But it's not that big of a, like, the home that's being split isn't large. Think about the two halves of the home. It's a living room, a bedroom, and a bath.
But do you understand? You can turn it takes a little bit of construction, yes. But if you just break down some walls and just put, like, it's simple, dog.
That's like saying she could have a fat ass if she went to the Dominican Republic. Just a little bit of construction. I don't know what they're filling it with nowadays. I don't know. The old shit back in the day was like petroleum jelly. They might still be using that. They might not have had to update the formula.
They probably put Venezuelan oil, whatever oil we stole.
Some crude oil.
Some oil. Yeah, I thought that shit was synthetic oil. I thought we was about to be over here getting $20 oil changes, but nah, that oil is for like alien crafts and shit. Like, that's some different type of oil.
And even then, it would take decades to get that oil.
But regardless, look, and I want y'all to think about this too, because it's a lot of people. I grew up poor. I grew up in extra small for a long time. Really now, I'm still in extra small, but I'm an extra large man. But I want y'all to look within and go like, could your crib, like, where are you at? Is it a medium? Is it a large? Could it be split in two? I think that this crib, and you're right, maybe it does need a little bit of contorting. Maybe you got to fill out some muscle in there, but it's still a medium. It's still a good medium.
Nah, this is medium.
Here's the thing, though. When you cut a medium in half, it becomes a small. So if you was to cut this home in half, you would have two smalls. You get what I'm saying? Doesn't that make any sense?
No, you wouldn't have two smalls. Because if it was two smalls, it would be a medium. You would have 2/4 of a small.
No. No. No, because you're breaking down. No, you have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know math.
I'm about to say you know.
I stopped paying attention to math when we got the long division and fractions.
But that's dope. That's dope. that's good. No, that's good.
That's right when they lost me. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm more of a history buff.
Yeah. Is lighter word?
No. Better off using that. But yeah, medium is cool though.
Personally,
I've lived in literally everything.
Personally,
except large.
Yeah, one day I hope to be in a large. I hope to be wearing clothes that's my size.
I don't fuck with a large. In terms of home,
like large.
I don't want no big ass house.
Nigga, fuck that. I know a lot of people.
What, you gonna have them over? They gonna be living with you?
Not like living with me.
You want roommates, nigga?
Not roommate, but I'm saying like family. You feel me? Like family gatherings. Sports events.
Family gatherings.
Family gatherings.
What do you wait?
But weren't you?
What are you hosting? You can't cook. You can't make no drinks.
I have an African woman, and hopefully I have an African daughter that can help her. But you first of all, wife.
2 kids.
Two.
Wife.
Maybe
2
3.
kids.
Maybe 3.
Well, it depends on what level of money we're talking.
We're talking large. We're talking large. Hold on, but let me continue.
If
3
I have
kids,
but
2 dogs,
and how the kids are born matters, because if I get twins on the first shot, that's it. Because obviously the ammunition in my gun is just too fucking powerful. I can't risk having 4 on 2 shots. That'd be insane.
That's also it's good averages though.
I don't know. But
at the same time though, if I have a family with a dog, I need a large crib because I might have family over. My mom might want to fucking,
What's a large crib to you? Are you talking about a mansion?
No, large is with the lawn company that, you know what I'm saying, we used to work at and shit.
Yeah. And
I'm thinking of the neighborhoods. I'm trying to think of the cottage neighborhood. You remember the cottage neighborhood where it was a horse? Y'all, there's neighborhoods out here that are in the front. There's like horse academies. And you'll see horses like jumping, people training horses, smacking their ass and shit.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood.
They play polo.
It's a neighborhood where everybody has their own personal ranch. The children drive golf carts instead of bicycles.
Yeah.
And, you know, they got an ice cream parlor at the entrance.
Yeah.
Nigga, you had to be in the Illuminati to even get into the gate.
Yeah. They got free Starbucks in the front. Only for members, though.
Mm-hmm.
Only the members.
But nah, I don't need a crib that size.
You're crazy.
I don't need a crib that size.
You're crazy.
And it all depends on the level of wealth that we're talking about. Like, if
we're talking large, nigga.
Well, let me explain it. If we're talking like 10 million plus bracket, I would have a crib that's like $500,000. That's pretty big. Well, no, actually, not really. Nah, I said 500. Back in the day,
what are you talking about?
Maybe 500,000.
You're showing our age.
I'm gonna live well under my means. Like, I might even, if I'm really making that kind of money, which I don't plan to. Like, I don't have like dreams like, yeah, niggas gonna have $250,000. I'm gonna sign to the Spotify kind. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. If that amount,
you need to better start thinking about it.
That's what I have you for, nigga. Yeah. Just like Tiger Woods right now. Show him the golf swing. All forearm. Oh my God, you proving why you gotta be half white to be successful in golf.
I'm proving why I'm the man talking to the business guys in this fucking.
Regardless, though, if that amount of money comes,
yeah,
you're not gonna be able to tell I have it. I don't really like materialistic shit. I want to be able to take care of basic survival and some, but that's it. It's just and some. Just like, I don't have 17 cars, but the one car that I have is the one car that I want, and it's decked out. I'd rather have a regular house with crazy amenities than to just have a fucking mansion.
Here's what I'll say, that here at LOY, we're just here to change the world. We're not really focused on the money and all the other things that, you know, like Tony was saying. And really, the kids come first.
Socialists. We're socialists.
The kids come first.
We're socialists that believe in the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Not like those guys. We don't put the kids first like those guys.
Yeah.
But we care about the youth, not the money. The money is what, it's the sin that comes with it.
Now, you're being sarcastic.
Now, no, the sin that comes with it was actually like the real part.
Well, no, that's why I was talking about the first half.
Yeah. But the sin is really, money is the sin that really comes with like
for you.
Success and shit.
Yeah, nah, but you want money. You got into this for money.
What? That's how
you got into this for money.
Just because I look like it don't mean I got in.
Well, nah, you had said it.
When?
Was that a while? No, we was on homeroom. And shout out Lee, he left the office hours. He was like, why'd y'all get into the entertainment industry and woo-doo-woo-doo-woo? And you was pretty much just like, I was poor.
No, I said, hold on.
I was poor. And he's still poor for the record.
You're taking.
But he was like, I was poor. And he was just like, it just seemed like a cooler job than working at McDonald's. That's pretty much what your answer was. So you got into this for the economic means. You want a big crib. You want a big boat.
Trust me.
It's okay to be honest about that.
If I would have gotten a podcast.
You're not necessarily a man of the people, but it's okay because I am. And that's the dichotomy of the show.
Look how the man of the people, show the people how the man of the people is presenting himself. Get up and show the people.
You know, that's only going to prove my point. Look at what I'm wearing.
Well, they can't see it, Tony, especially the people listening to this in the morning on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
I prefer not to break the fourth wall in the first 15 minutes of showtime. So we're going to save that for the back half.
Okay.
We're going to save that for the back half.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When we bring out the stripper pole and all the bitches that's hiding behind the camera.
Yeah.
For the audience that really deserves that kind of content.
Stop talking. Yeah. But.
Scaring the hoes.
All in all, for real though, I want a big ass crib. I do want a big ass crib. And I didn't, with the whole like poor thing, it was more so like when you're poor, the options, your brain is discombobulated. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to school. The fuck I'm doing that?
Are you one of those? I'd rather be crying in a Ferrari than crying in like a trailer.
A trailer is not. There's some nice trailers.
Not a Ferrari.
I understand your point. That was terrible, but I understand it because it's like, I mean,
well, if you understand it, how bad was it?
No, because I know you.
Would you rather snort cocaine or smoke crack? That's a class question.
Yeah.
Would you rather,
Would I rather do blow
powder or rock?
Would I rather do blow on the 20th floor in a high rise, or do blow
or smoke crack?
Yeah. Just in general, like anywhere. I'm probably going with the 20th floor. But that's not with I don't look at it as in that way. Like having the Ferrari is somehow like that's the bubble of sadness that I'm in. Like sadness is what comes with life. Like I don't really look at it as in like if I have money and I'm sad, hopefully it doesn't feel worse than being sad when I'm poor. But
it probably will.
Only if
because you're supposed to be happy.
No, only if you think like that. I don't really.
Well, and
there is a. Don't get me wrong. It's a level of association that money has with happiness, especially with me. Nigga, if I just had $10,000 right now, I would be funnier. Probably. I would be funnier. Now, that's not to say that like
that's all it takes. You're $10,000 away.
$10,000
from being the man you want to be.
I'm not the man I want to be, but I would be happier.
But I mean, this is the thing, and this is why the question gets posed, because people who are unhappy and broke attribute the unhappiness to being broke, which they're not wrong for doing, because a lot of stress is coming from that shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, stress is above class. Like if you're rich and stressed, it's damn near worse, because it's like, yo, it's even deeper than taking care of your survival. Being stressed over surviving day to day is natural. You're kind of supposed to feel that. But if you have everything that you need and you're still fucked up, you're damn near in a worse predicament.
Yeah, you're in a
then you really got to carve away like, where the hell is this shit coming from?
Shit feel like Las Vegas.
Why am I miserable?
It's early, y'all. It's early.
Why am I a miserable person?
Yeah, it's and who was we talking to? You remember we was trying to go to an open mic and we ran into that white dude who was he was out of the military, but he was on like a business contract. That white dude. We meet a lot of random white dudes. We was outside
most of them do business contracts.
Victoria's open mic, and that shit was closed. And we ran into a white dude who was on a business trip. He got flown out, and the only reason we met up with him was because he wanted to get away from his old ass colleagues, because they're all like 60 years old.
I remember the story. I just don't remember what he looked like.
Basically, what he was saying was that his girlfriend's father has a lot of money. Yeah. A lot of money. And he was telling us how, despite all that money and his nice boat that he just got, that they were on, and the dad was like, you see this boat? Yeah, son. Maybe one day you can get a boat like this. And inside, he could see the sadness, like, because he's really outside of it.
Because he's hollow.
He sees the emptiness that, his girlfriend's father really has.
And those are real Culdesac problems. Like, even when you think about it, a lot of these rappers that's popping pills and
first world problems
and doing zanies and shit right now, that not just became cool, but like that's still a newer thing for niggas like us to be popping pills. Pills are some housewife drug. Like, it's just this white woman who doesn't have to work because her husband owns Tyson chicken nuggets. So she's just in the crib all day. She don't have to cook. She don't have to clean. She don't have to raise the kids because they shitty anyway. And she'd be bad at doing it. Like, them bitches be miserable and depressed, and it'd be a bunch of just emotional turmoil. They be popping the zanies. That they got that. They made it hot. It was just a bunch of
saying,
SoundCloud rappers that learned how to like, oh shit, nigga, we can pop these too.
Yeah, they found their mom's pills. I get what you're saying though.
But just in terms of the
were,
unhappiness
yeah.
in that class of society. Because they don't have anything to point to like be like, this is this fault.
And typically, when you're at that level, you point towards the government and you start choosing sides. And if you don't like
what level?
That level that you're talking about when people are sad and empty, it's like you be like, damn, what the fuck is going on in this country? Oh,
well,
it's
regular Americans.
Trans kids twerking on TikTok.
Well, no,
and
those
now
are
you're
poor people.
No, what?
Not poor people. Those are more like regular people that care about like trans kids on TikTok.
No, but I'm saying it's people that are really empty and they have no other association with life. God or government is probably what they're gonna fall back on to be their reasons for like, why am I fucked up? And that's, I don't know, that's just typically, of course everybody
talking about in the elite?
I'm saying in the upper
class,
that the class that has boats and that are still sad.
I feel like that. It probably does happen. I feel like that's more so a common man's trope, to where they work 80 hours a week, make $40,000 a year, barely getting by. Health insurance is screwing them over. It's fucked up mortgage deals out here, and so they point to like the man and the big infrastructure in the government and be like, yo, they fucking us over, which they're right. The thing, like, I've been a conspiracy theorist since I was very young.
I've
entertained everything from tall monkeys, the mermaids, to the Federal Reserve, to 9/11. Nigga, I feel like every conspiracy theory is true.
I think,
and like, that's a blanket statement. Of course, not everything.
There's truth in every conspiracy theory.
Of most things that are said come from somewhere true. And when you think about shit that people that you could, like, there was shit 2011 that you could bring up that would be immediately shut down because most people still had faith in government and the power, and that maybe not everything is corrupt and being ran by pedophiles.
Yeah.
But, and even what Alex Jones would say back in the day, like, yo, they meet up and they have rituals.
Yeah.
They have meetings where they're wearing robes and drinking baby tears.
Yeah.
Mixed with blood.
Yeah.
All of this shit is actually happening. JFK, that's some actually sketchy shit.
Yeah, he got assassinated.
I don't know a conspiracy theory that hasn't been damn near confirmed. The government admitted aliens was real. They was like, yo, okay, we admit that there's things that's flying around that we have no idea what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That they've known for years. And they know a lot more than they let on, but it's just now's the perfect time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, conspiracy theories are, I think most of them come from a true place. Now, there's a lot of things to throw people off, and sometimes that's by the people, not even by, the government or the elites. Like many people, of course. But I'm saying, like, so many people get into the conspiracy that they start throwing people off on a different path that it shouldn't have been.
Yeah, there's definitely tangents to get thrown out.
And of course, sometimes the government is a part of that. A lot of times, I just heard Martin Luther King wasn't even sleeping with white women. The CIA put that out. Yeah. Swear to God, I read that. Martin Luther King wasn't fucking white women.
Nigga, they admitted that, like, they tried to get him to kill himself.
Yeah. Did he, right?
I think I have to say allegedly.
Yeah.
But they tried to get him to kill himself. I believe that's been confirmed. I might not even have to say allegedly. And then they just did it.
Yeah.
They released reports saying that, yo, we was stalking this nigga, seeing what the fuck he was up to and shit. Mm-hmm. It's not an accident. None of this shit is an accident. I feel like damn near, and that's a part of how you cover something up. You have to throw it out there. If you move like shit is a secret, it's gonna be hard to actually keep it a secret. But if you throw it out there, there's gonna be enough people who it's cognitive dissonance. They can't even entertain the idea that this is possible.
Yeah.
So they immediately throw it away. And most people are worried about their day-to-day survival, to where it's like, They give a fuck about Epstein, but then they got to worry about fucking daycare bills and shit because that costs $7,000 a week.
Yeah, nah, and it's
real world problems that niggas got to worry about day to day.
And shit, man, bread and circus. It's a lot of bread and circus out here to get to see.
Nigga.
Come on, man.
You just said that on the stream.
Yeah, I mean it's a real concept. What, you don't like that? You don't like bread and circus?
You keep repeating the same talking points.
How is it the same talking points?
Did you just relearn bread and circus?
No, it's a concept it came to my mind and it was just a natural thing. I understand how you don't understand things that not are pre-planned, but this is what we do here.
Nigga, I guess it's time to get into note for all your talking points, and you got ass on the keyboard.
You sent the note.
That's actually a lie.
You did send this note.
No, I didn't. You just made this here.
Fuck out of here. Oh no, you sent me another thing that we're about to watch.
Fool.
What? Well, I guess we kind of y'all. This whole like thing, we're trying to get the time right.
Yeah, we got to readjust to the white man being gone. Shout out to the white man. He's gone. Never to return. He's doing better, bigger things. But yeah, a lot of people miss the white man, though. I've been peeping that.
Fuck him. Like the video, share, subscribe, comment down below your hashtag #WildOrWise. Let's see what's going on with John Jones. What is happening?
Yeah, John Jones is on the field playing a little football, and he got cooked. And the thing is, John Jones is one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
John Jones is one of the greatest warriors to ever live.
And like there was like a little Shaq syndrome in terms of like, he took it serious, but like he wasn't Kobe about his training methods. So it's like he was that good without being that disciplined.
Yeah, nah. He was a wild boy. Like he even spoke about it.
I did hear about the eye pokes though. That is a little,
yeah. We'll talk about all of it. John Jones' career is one of the most legendary things to be seen and to ever happen. Of course, there's a lot of controversies within that.
Wipe your mouth.
Of course, it's a lot. Hey, that's mine. Of course, it's a lot of controversies within it. Yes, with the eye poke, he was a dirty guy. But the nigga was phenomenal, dog. Like even when he was talking shit to Cormier, he was like, "Yo, like you understand? Like I went out and did blow with white women, like before our fight, and I still beat you. Like that was his thing. Yeah. Like he could beat you at his lowest point, and it's dumb. It's dumb. Like he's not the best way to prepare and he's probably not the best human being, honestly. Like because of what I've seen surrounded by him, like how he kind of nigga's a dirty fighter. You know what I'm saying? He started I'm not going to say he started a lot of things, but a lot of things can be associated with him. The knee stump. He was one of the first guys I've seen that really popularized stumping niggas' knees out. Ow. You go right here at the top. There at the top. You just stump, boom.
I don't like that.
And you don't know what it is because John Jones' kicks was phenomenal.
You make a nigga buckle. But all that to say this, he's not a phenomenal athlete.
It doesn't matter.
At all.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it makes me think, where do fighters rank on the spectrum just in terms of athleticism? Like if you compare them to like NBA, pickleball, NFL, track and field,
cricket.
Fighters are below cricket?
No, I'm saying cricket is at the bottom.
So but where are fighters?
Fighters are John Jones.
Because you got to give them, like, they're not athletic because the stamina that it takes, the coordination, the power, like there's a lot that goes into it. But that nigga can't run.
There are, look, bad hips, bad knees. I would rank them pretty high though. MMA fighters, like fighters in general, boxers, pretty fucking athletic.
You putting them over like NBA players?
In terms of athleticism?
Yeah. Nah, I don't know.
I might
They got
have to
baseball
give
players.
it to them.
They got baseball
You're
players.
saying baseball players though? Baseball players are secret like aliens though.
No.
Them niggas be secretly like
You can play baseball drunk professionally.
you can play most shit.
Nah, but no, hell no. Baseball players, you're fucking. But you can be fat. Nah, they're not athletic, but they're not on the same level as like an NBA player. NBA players are up there. I think that's like S tier athleticism.
Football's above them
Above NBA, nah.
in terms of athleticism.
If you average it out, nah. There's a lot of positions on the football field that is just big and bulk, but it's not a lot of like explosive movement or just like, it's a little more one dimensional.
Okay.
So you gotta give it the edge to the basketball players. Fighters got baseball players, but
fighters are, if not even with NBA players,
hell no.
maybe even a little bit above. Only because let me explain to the people though, because you gotta understand, right?
Break it down.
The amount of time a fighter is actually fighting and training is it's so much more than the average NBA player. And I'm only saying that because yes, NBA players, they play a lot. The training aspect though, mixed in with the sparring, mixed in with the actual fight.
So are you not counting like practice, skill training, scrimmages, preseasons?
Yes, but
open gyms.
A fighter has
working
to do
out.
Yes.
There's hours there's a lot of hours being spent. So I would say it's kind of hard to quantify those two. But just in terms of, and you're talking about training,
and we're talking
about, but when you talk about actual like
athleticism,
features of athleticism,
yes,
running, jumping, strength, stamina, quickness,
but you see
coordination,
but you see all of that is being combined, but it's being isolated to 1, 2, 3, 4 different places, unless you're MMA and you can use elbows and different things and shit. But we're talking about boxers. It's a different sport. It's a different sport. So it's almost like, what do they do better? You can't compare it like that. You almost have to look at you got to move the goalposts. The intrinsic values of what you're seeing. The coordination.
You want to look at the
coordination of, you fought before, dog.
Yeah. And you played basketball before.
Yes.
Having to maneuver an object with your body takes coordination, especially at the speed and the rate that they do it at. What Kyrie Irving is doing is different.
Absolutely.
Come on.
I'm not. And there's
what
people.
Steph Curry's doing with putting a ball in a hole from 70 feet away consistently, that's not for nothing.
And there are some athletes in boxing and MMA that are at that level just in boxing in terms of coordination, throwing a jab, making sure your head and your shoulders, everything is stiff and nice.
It's a lot.
There are people in that ring that do miraculous things.
I feel you.
The explosive. That's how big it is. What it takes. No bully. What it takes to wrestle, and like just to throw out like Jesus, I'm blanking and I'm the MMA guy, but the Kakistanian niggas, the Kamzats, I'm forgetting the name.
It's just one dude on YouTube. He be posting shorts like, if you take me down, you win $1,000. His name is Giorgio. I'll be watching it. Wrestling is body language. It's body language. You're literally playing origami with another nigga's shirt.
It's really, but it's
some impressive shit. It takes like fluidity, coordination, and you got to be able to manipulate your body.
You have to contort your body.
Yeah, it takes some shit.
And we're talking about grown men. We talking about niggas. Like, you're not facing somebody. You're facing somebody who's at your level or probably stronger than you or better than you. Mm-hmm. So it takes a lot, dog.
It does.
And I'm not trying. Look,
but with basketball, And this is the thing. And this is why I say in terms of the coordination aspect, it's either comparable, like they had the same rate, or basketball got the edge. Because this is the thing. You have to manipulate your body.
Okay.
You have to maneuver and coordinate your body.
Yeah.
In a set of rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Along with another object, which adds another layer because that object has its own physics attached to it too. So there's a lot of it's now, beautiful science.
It's a beautiful science.
A sweet science that I don't think you're really accounting for, nigga.
No, don't say that.
You talking about hugging dudes making that shit sound technical. Nigga, we maneuver a ball full of air.
Tony, you've seen a punch come to you and your natural response was to lean back. You've
seen me come down the lane. Hazy. Oh shit, he's going right. You move that way. Bing, bow. Ah, damn, he's behind me now. Manipulation is manipulation.
Ain't no scoring. I was waiting for it. It's like, is he going to score? No scoring. He fucking fumbled it.
I passed it to an open man.
You don't do that.
Team player.
You go up over 4 niggas.
Are you saying I don't play make?
So
exactly.
The whole thing, right?
Manipulation is manipulation.
And look, I get that. Now, is toughness a category we're going to talk about in terms of being an athlete and fighting through pain and still having to do your thing at a high level?
Is pain tolerance athleticism?
No, when we're talking about I'm talking about everything in terms of being an athlete, mentally tough. Mentally, I'm talking about everything.
I feel like I can see the argument for both sides in terms of if I can get punched in the nose repeatedly, have it break, and still keep going, does that make me athletic?
But still competing at a high level. It's a different. Not only is MMA tougher, but you have to be athletic with the toughness, and that's just the body.
It's more.
What is your mind like?
I think it's more toughness than it is athleticism. I don't think toughness is athleticism. I think
taking a punch is skill.
I think physical endurance.
Well, nigga, that's just a bigger way. Come on.
I don't know.
I think it's a.
I think there's an argument.
Well, hold on. I think it's fair, only because to fight through what you're going through, and to still compete at a high level like MMA athletes have to do.
Well, hold on.
Because
I'm
not trying to
it seem like everybody gets hit in the face.
See how basketball players are.
You're making it seem like everybody gets hit in the face and they're still immaculate afterwards.
No, yes, but there's a lot of people.
You know what I mean?
Like not everybody gets knocked out in 10 seconds though. But I get what
I'm not even saying that, but like there are people who get fucked up.
Yeah. Nigga,
not everybody is special.
That's what comes with it, nigga.
It's niggas getting stomped in their knees.
That's what comes with it. And let's not.
No.
Look.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I mean, look, it's whatever. It's really, this is for the audience.
The dude, did you see the dude that climbed the building into pie or to pee? I don't know how to say it.
You are
live
not
on Netflix.
About to bring up.
I think he's more athletic than Conor McGregor. When Conor's high.
I think CM Punk is more mentally tougher than Anthony Davis. And maybe even Luka.
Who the fuck is CM Punk?
The wrestler.
No. Yeah, I don't know that. But nah, I think basketball players got it for sure. And that dude that climbed the building.
He's a free soloist. Shout out to Alex Holland.
But he's an athlete.
Alex Hammond? Let's look them up.
Alex Holland, one of them things. He's 100% an athlete. He's an adrenaline junkie, which plays a part in this. But what it takes to do what he
Alex
does.
Honnold.
I even saw this one video of him training. He was just like, yeah, I just try to do 3,000 pull-ups a day just to try to stimulate the experience of being on the side of a 1,000-foot mountain.
Yeah.
Looking down at death.
I think it's funny because people people were seeing him for the first time and didn't realize he's already done
he's done crazy
things that he shouldn't have survived. Granted, he has spoken about
with the wife and kids,
with a family. Like that's what's really like, God damn it. Like, nigga, this would, fuck it. Fuck everything. Nigga, it's about you.
You gotta have something to lose. Like, don't just kill yourself. Like, kill yourself or risk your life, but risk a life that other people love and wouldn't want to lose, because that puts stakes on it.
What would
Netflix almost filmed somebody's death, and I wonder what protocol they had in place to be like, all right, if as soon as he loses grip and starts to tumble, unplug everything.
I forgot he spoke about it. He basically said it was a motherfucker getting this shit going, because what is it? Who's gonna like be the insurance guy to this? There ain't no Jake from State Farm finna show up from this nigga. It's like, oh, you're falling, huh?
Ain't no insurance.
We got neck insurance.
Yeah. And it's like, they didn't even think, like, I wonder if somebody would like try to give him a parachute. Like, yo, let's think about this shit. Or maybe you should climb the building in a wingsuit.
This nigga went.
Just in case you fly.
He got to the 16th floor, saw his wife through the window. She was like, hey, what's up? He was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Just kept climbing.
Kept climbing. Peter Parker.
Like Spider-Man Noir. Nigga.
Noir.
Noir?
Noir. Yeah.
God damn it. Noir.
Nicolas Cage is playing Spider-Man Noir on Amazon Prime, and I'm going to figure out a way to bootleg it. Because this shit looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. It looks better than a lot of things. I don't really be watching shows. So the fact that something came out and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to carve out some time. I'm like, sorry, some of the lovely ladies, or probably not gonna sacrifice the joints. I'm gonna do because I can do the joints and Spider-Man Noir at the same time. That's perfect. I can fucking shit. I might schedule it around the drugs, but I'm kind of excited to watch this shit, which is rare. I don't be excited to watch nothing no more.
Seeing Nicolas Cage, and I didn't know the trailer dropped before we started recording. This nigga was like, hey, you seen the trailer? And my mind instantly went to the teaser that dropped like months ago.
And I was like, no, silly nigga.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. And so we hit play. We're not going to play it now. It's redundant. Don't.
Because, you know.
Yeah. They'll strike us down.
We like YouTube rules.
And don't leave the video to watch it, because the trailer's not that good. We're better at describing it.
Nah, the trailer's phenomenal. It's just not better than this.
So it opens up with obviously Nicolas Cage. You get what I'm saying?
Never mind. The trailer might be better.
Hold on. It opens up with Nicolas Cage, and seeing Nicolas Cage is like a cult figure in the sense that he had his time, and I'm okay with not seeing him again. But and it's only because he's the
same person every time.
He's the same person.
Nicolas Cage is one of those dudes that can be the same person every time, and we'll still accept it, like a Denzel, Samuel,
or Steven Seagal. That's a lot of white people that
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I forgot his name. Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. T.
Forrest Whitaker.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. When he wants to act again. It's a lot of people that are just bare to the bones, and we put up with it because they're white and they were famous in the 80s. And that's what fame in the 80s does to you. It keeps, if you were famous.
Shout out Mel Gibson.
If you were famous before the 2000s, you're going to be famous forever. Like after 2000, that was when it was like, oh shit, it got a little flimsy.
Well, nah, you were still famous after 2000s.
But you was damn near famous in the 90s.
I don't know what you mean. Point being, fame changed in like somewhere in the later 2010s.
Yeah.
To where that digital shit became more relevant than it was supposed to.
It didn't seem as tangible, but Nicolas Cage is one of those guys. We like him, but I can do without him. And for some reason, some executive was like, we got this franchise. We can't fail it, because if we fail this one, it's like, oh boy. And they chose Nicolas Cage. I'm not mad at it. It was a great trailer. It didn't show, I don't know about the fight scenes, The fight scenes.
It'll be all right.
I know he's not doing his own stunts. That's all, you know.
He does all his own finger pointing.
Yeah, he does all his own crazy, wacky, like, things, though. But
he drinks all his own liquor.
I'm excited, man. You know, this is the first live action version that we're seeing, you know, Spider-Man Noir in. And, you know, it's Nicolas Cage. I'm a little scared, though. Like, damn, if this is a 6 to 7, I'm still be upset.
That is kind of, I don't know. 7's good enough.
Oh, man. Spider-Man, though?
It's not Peter Parker. Don't fumble Pete.
All you care about.
If you fumble, don't fumble. If you're not going to fumble somebody, don't do him. Anybody else, these variants.
What about Miles?
Fuck him.
It's fuck Miles?
It's not fuck him.
Jesus.
I would want them to be good.
Don't. Oh.
I would want it to be good, but if I had to choose.
Yeah, fix our brand.
If I had to choose.
Fix our brand.
I'm going to go with the Spider-Man I grew up on.
Yeah.
The white one.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Look, we're for the kids, like we said, like the video.
Mm-hmm. But now it's important that there is a black one, though. It probably would have been cooler if there was a black one when I was actually a kid. Because I remember my dad had told me a story about when I was like 5, 6 years old and you're still trying to understand the world and racial dynamics. I had a Spider-Man costume and I was like sleeping that shit. Like, it was like pajamas to me. And one day I had asked him, I was like, yo, Dad, can you get me a white man costume so I can wear the white man costume underneath the Spider-Man costume so I can really be Spider-Man? He was like, oh, shit, I got to sit this nigga down and explain that, like, yo, we used to be kings in Africa. Like, what you want to be the white man for, son?
Yeah.
We built the pyramids.
Do you see the Sphinx nose? Exactly.
The white man didn't want you to.
Yeah.
The white man don't want the black man to smell nothing.
Church.
And that's when I became a black Israelite. 6 years old.
Yeah. That's a dope experience to have.
My favorite superhero went from being Spider-Man to Hancock.
Yeah.
Overnight, nigga.
Yeah. Or the oh, he's white. There's a dude that, like, the power. Who's the Unk nigga? You know, the Unk. He uses the Unk, the power of the.
What world is he from? Unk.
Yeah, you know.
You talking about Moon Knight?
Moon Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy, but he's white. But all in all,
maybe even Palestinian.
All in all, there was Disney XD, The Amazing Spider-Man, one of the greatest Spider-Man shows to ever exist.
Wait, what? Put that one up. You talking about the one with Drake Bell?
I'm talking about if that nigga was
Disney XD. Disney XD used to be the shit back in the day.
Kick Patowski, what, nigga?
Nigga, all that.
Oh, damn it. My bad.
Can you show the people what you spelled? The Amaying. The Amaying. You put it in Spanish.
Yeah, nigga, I'm fluent.
The Amaying Spider-Man.
Disney XD.
But yeah, if you talking about the one with Drake Bell, I might have to disagree with you, nigga. That shit was for children.
What?
So there's no
we were kids.
Why you enjoyed it.
We were kids when we were
Nah, we was probably like 13, 12 years old. Niggas was thinking about pussy. What you mean?
I had already done that.
Yeah, you gotta pull up what you talking about. Now go to images.
Yeah. You see how the
you need to let me do the keyboard
Absolutely
work. You're
not.
not efficient. You are not efficient. You don't even know how to work this mouse.
This mouse is like.
Can they see you malfunctioning right now?
No, they can't.
Oh, thank God. We need to break the fourth wall and be honest about this shit. This is gonna be our plea to the white man. Somebody clip this. Somebody clip him blowing blowing dirt off this fucking mouse and send it to the white man and beg him to come back.
You see, like, what is happening right now? Jesus Christ.
Gee, get a grip. Go to images. You talking about this?
This one.
Nah. This shit was trash, nigga.
What?
This is for kids.
What? Hold on.
Nah, this is for kids. You know what used to hit?
What? The Disney XD Spider-Man
that
show?
One. The one that you go to the right? That one right there.
Wasn't this the same one?
No, this is a different show. This is the Spectacular Spider-Man shit. The one you was just looking at, that was like for children, nigga.
What are you talking
that was
about?
Drake Bell. Google the Spectacular Spider-Man. I promise you.
Was it on Disney XD?
I don't know.
Spectacular.
I don't know where this shit came out at. I was a children.
You're a multiple of it.
This shit right here was crazy.
Oh, I mean, I watched this one too, but
Nah, this was the one.
The Amazing Spider-Man was doper. It was a little bit doper.
Dog, I promise you, if you pull up a clip, you're gonna realize you might have been talking about this show.
I might have been talking about this one.
The one that you pulled up was for kids, my nigga. And this is for kids. It was a fucking cartoon.
All
about
of these
Spider-Man.
were for kids. It doesn't matter. It's Spider-Man.
But some of them are more serious. Like nigga was fucking bitches and shit. You know what I mean? It was different. Nah, this one was
when
hard.
was this? What year was this?
Pull it up.
What year was this? 2008. That sounds right. If Miles Morales was in this one, then this is the one I'm talking about.
No. Dog, you watched the one that was for kids, nigga. Miles Morales is in that other one. You fucking lame.
Nigga, this shit, was from 2012 to 2017. Nigga, this shit was on for 5 years. Nigga.
You was a grown-ass man in that time period. Nigga, what you talking about?
2012, you wasn't watching TV? You wasn't watching TV in 2012, nigga?
Nigga, I was watching BET After Dark.
Hold on. We know you was watching. We know you was watching the game. Calm down. Look,
that was at 3 o'clock. That was my 3 o'clock viewing.
Yeah, nigga. I know, nigga. After The Young and the Restless, I know.
But you watched this one?
20, yes.
Nah, but I'm
hold on. They had Miles Morales in this one. They had the.
I remember.
They had fucking Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. Nick Fury. I gave it 3 episodes and I realized, man, I'm the wrong demographic for this shit.
You crazy?
This for babies.
No, dog.
Yeah, man. Go to we can't. We probably gonna get swatted on the wrist.
Spanish. But I mean, we could watch it and then cut it out.
That's a lot more work for AJ though.
Yeah.
We'll do it out there. But now the one that I was selling, the one I pulled up,
Ultimate,
a lot spectacular.
Ultimate, okay.
Nah, this one was good because this one and the one from the 90s. You remember back when we was like real kids.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Disney XD. It was another channel that was still like an affiliate, but it played all of like the dude cartoons for real. And it had that 90s Spider-Man show.
Yeah.
That show used to go crazy too.
This 90s Spider? Yeah. Because he was really adult. He was like 25, right?
And you know what I mean? Yeah. And even just in terms of like the show, it wasn't a kid's show.
Yes.
It wasn't a kid. Like,
well, it was for kids, but it was an adult version of Spider-Man.
Even like the Batman, the animated series shit. Like it was for kids, but it wasn't for kids at the same time. You could watch it and read books.
You, at any age, you can watch superhero shows. Like, but we have somebody in our comment section. Shout out Why Keep the Box.
He plays with toys
channel.
On YouTube.
Is that his? Is Why Keep the Box his YouTube?
Why Keep the Box his YouTube channel. Shout out to him. Follow him. Subscribe. He probably opened a limited edition.
This nigga
spectacular Spider-Man yesterday.
This nigga busts open toys daily. That's what he does.
And he plays with them.
It's like he takes his time. If you watch the clips, go watch Why Keep the Box. But I have watched this show too. We're playing it in the background, the spectacular Spider-Man, and this was dope. I watched it too.
Nah, this was hard.
I watched it too, man.
Nah, those two is one of the ones.
And
Static Shock used to be cool too, but they was just too preachy. It felt like a PBS Kids special sometimes.
Yeah,
like I feel like at the end of every episode they was like, and don't forget, children, never join the Crips. Good night.
Yeah, nah, that shit was like. It was very
but when you think about it, as a kid, you're not really left with a lot of options because it's either be Static Shock or be a Crip.
Yeah.
I don't have electric powers.
Yeah.
I got a blue shirt.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Disney, what you really trying to teach niggas?
They was just trying to help, man, the best way they can. That's how white executives help. They just look at, what are the rappers crying about? Oh, being poor, junkies, Crips. Well, let's put it in there.
What's
good
white
for ratings.
Executives do you know that's trying to help?
When I say help is sarcasm, it's more so like awareness. You know, like when you're at that level of conglomerate, you just have to be aware. And that's what we're trying to be, aware. We are for the kids.
Do shows do that anymore? Like I remember back when Blackish was hot. Yeah. They had one like a racial episode where at the end the whole cast was sitting together. That was like, black people matter.
Yeah, I do believe we reacted.
But that was the last one I remember.
I do believe we reacted to a kids show where they were talking about how there are a lot of different ways to be humans, and it was a kids show. You remember that?
What was it, like Sesame Street or something?
No, it was like some off-brand kids show that nobody knew about until they talked about trans issues in the show. And of course, that's not black, but there are black shows that are still bringing up, you know what I mean? There was a whole show called Grownish and Blackish that was literally like...
That was for adults, though.
That was for adults. You're saying kids shows. Yeah.
But even the adult shows back in the day would do it. Like Family Matters had an episode about like gun violence. Even the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You remember when
he got shot?
Yeah. Didn't Carlton pop the pill too one episode, and they had like a big ass helpline for niggas who do Culdesac drugs.
Yeah. He got loose.
Nah, man. Carlton was on the Mexican speedballs.
Carlton was about to be the best banker in the world, but his father and his cousin held him back.
Yeah, they really handicapped his potential.
Yeah.
Because he would have found that Adderall.
And a white
cocaine.
woman. Oh, same thing.
I think he discovered a white woman by high school.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, it was a lot of, I guess, public messages being spoken about in shows, and that's all. That's dope. That's dope.
We need to do,
but I like it. I like it when it's good. Like place it perfectly.
Let's do a good one right now. What's an issue that we care about? I don't want people to do
Let's name off a couple and then like try to, so there's dogs.
Drugs is bad.
There's drugs. There's
And what do you mean dogs? Like hurting them or
it's like,
do people traffic dogs?
Yeah.
Is dog trafficking a thing?
I don't think there's anybody talking about it.
But I feel like we could put a stop to it before it starts if it's not a thing. Let's do dog trafficking.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
We know you just enjoyed this latest edition of 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 the show. There were a lot of puppy jokes.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, it's a really big issue in America.
It's so big.
The Haitians are eating the dogs.
Dogs all around America are being trafficked, hurt, sad. Do some like
Boom, boom, boom,
sad,
boom,
and
boom,
we need to
boom,
put a stop to this.
boom.
Not only should you comment down below your hashtag #WildAWise, hashtag #WildAWise, you should follow us on 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 the show. Ask us for our Cash App so that we can put a stop to this. When I say we, I'm not meaning French, meaning I. I'm meaning us. Us. We can't just end on asking for money. Love yourself. If you see a dog on the street, take a picture. Comment down below.
And call 1-800-PUPPY-LOVE.
Yes.
That's 1-800-PUPPY-LOVE.
That's dope. And I think if we send that to PETA.
Who should we save at the end? We got to do another one at the end of the episode.
Yeah. We might have to.
We should like boycott Rice Krispie treats or something. We should get
Boy Scouts.
We should do an RFK Jr. appreciation.
Yeah. Yeah. Yellow number 9. But look, man. Jesus. It's a lot of serious stuff going on.
Yeah, and we're spending time wasting it.
Yo, real quick.
Hit me that later.
You saw
Never mind.
You saw LaRussell got I guess is a decent segue.
LaRussell, he's been up to a lot of different things.
LaRussell,
but are you talking about his new association with some of these doesn't he have association with major labels now?
Association.
Yeah, I'm trying to speak very very casually.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just say he signed to Rock Nation.
So
because I don't think that's true. So
he didn't take the dinner. The nigga took a brunch. And this happened a couple weeks ago.
He took a schmedium.
Yeah, he took a schmedium. Unfortunately.
Nigga, you can't, bro, let me type. Please. This show will operate a lot smoother. You don't know how to Google.
You are
like Stephen A. Smith, and you dress like him.
Nigga, what are you dressed like, nigga? You tell me. What are you doing? Anyway, let's bring this up because LaRussell, he signed associated a publishing deal, I believe, because he keeps all his rights. All his rights. This Rock Nation isn't a some communist country.
They have a constitution.
He keeps his publishing and whatnot.
Is that fact? Did you Google that?
It was a caption. Look, I'm a man. I said it. What's up?
Man, the funny thing is you have Google right in front of you.
Okay. Let's see.
You just making shit up. That's like being hungry in front of the fridge.
He has officially, but it might not be shit in the fridge, especially when you're in a medium size home. But Jesus. You saw how I was glitching out? But as we can see at the top, I'm not going to say that first word, but independent artist LaRussell has officially signed a partnership deal with Jay-Z's Rock Nation as of February 2026, aimed at amplifying his independent career while gaining major label infrastructure.
He's going to amplify his independent career by partnering.
Dame Dash would not like this.
That's like saying, I'm trying to work on myself by getting a girlfriend.
Yeah, nah. So, and of course, everybody was happy for this. Everybody was excited. Like
there's money now.
Everybody was excited because,
or at least commercials.
If you are a part of Instagram and their whole like CIA op where everybody's seeing the same shit, you're gonna see this guy rapping in a backyard saying not Sesame Street rhymes, but more so like
nursery home.
Like,
wait, are you trying
2000s trap? But if Flavor Flav was rapping,
well, LaRussell can rap. He can rap.
What's some dope shit? Tell me, because I'm trying to be put on.
He's not. Well, I was just about to say he's not my style. He's not my style of MC.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of. Okay. I couldn't tell you a LaRussell bar, a track, a beat, a noise, sound. But I respect LaRussell because of the hustle.
Yeah, you know, I respect Steve-O. I respect a lot of people.
Steve-O's talented too.
Absolutely. Pain tolerance. Yes. So it does count.
He's more athletic than you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nah, man, he doesn't rap the best to me, and that's okay. It doesn't really matter how good he raps because like you said, I respect him for what he's doing, and he's like, nigga, boom, build your thing. That's dope. Like somebody has to do it, and you're doing it. And I like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. Hopefully, some good producers. Hopefully, he could get like what's some Rock Nation producers. What's some like Guru. Hopefully, Guru can give him some hot tracks that he can spit some fire on. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to hear more LaRussell.
Wait, what?
I just want to hear more.
I feel like you got multiple personalities. You don't fuck with his music, but you want to hear more.
I'm just saying.
Are you just chatting?
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying not to just say I don't fuck with the nigga music.
No, that's okay to say,
but
because it's true and you shouldn't lie.
Yes, but
don't lie to people. They deserve better than this.
I also don't want people to think that I don't care about the other business side.
We're not LaRussell fans. That's perfectly fine. Most people aren't.
So it's a lot of people that are
watching us.
It's a lot of people. That not watching us.
And of course, I'm joking, but you know what I mean. LaRussell isn't Riff Raff.
He's definitely not Riff Raff.
Riff Raff's the neon icon. Nigga.
Yeah, absolutely not.
You love Riff Raff.
What, nigga?
But
in this new clip,
I like his hat.
Yeah, and this is
dope.
This is a very shitty clip. So apologies for this. But he's talking about Lil Wayne and basically how
one of the greatest rappers of all time
used to be, because in LaRussell's head,
I don't think you ever shake that.
In LaRussell's head, when he got older and started hearing Lil Wayne, apparently he wasn't talking about nothing in his raps, and people are now trying to associate this with
Rock Nation Association.
Jay-Z is trying to become the king in any way possible
by spreading propaganda through independent artists.
Damn it, we're good at our job.
That's probably the dumbest way to do that.
Let's listen to it.
You better off paying this
I
nigga.
gotta respect
He had a conviction.
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn, this nigga wasn't talking about nothing for a long time. And
I think that's what his argument was.
You know, like as someone who like grew up in these communities,
right,
and grew up with homies who I seen want to be Bloods because they following Wayne and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bar and shit.
Right.
Like I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community, and I had to look like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of 1,000-song catalog, you know, it's minute on this end.
It's like Georgia Bush.
And that do bother me. Tie My Hands.
That's what I was going to say. Tie My Hands is the only one I can think of.
And that's the thing. It's like, if I hug you once, but I slap the shit out you 1,000 times, you know, your affinity for me is going, you're probably going to remember me for this. And a lot of people don't, you know, as I mature, a lot of my old favorite artists, I'm now like, damn. Yeah. Like, I love you because I learned how to rap to you, but when you look at the contribution, it's like, man.
Yeah.
He had a conviction.
You know,
I disagree wholeheartedly.
I think he's wrong.
Rapping about drugs, abusing them, being miserable, that's rapping about something. You're rapping about that substance because you're rapping about substance abuse. And I'm joking when I say that, but Lil Wayne has songs that I don't want to call introspective because I don't know if Lil Wayne knows what that means. But How to Love is Deep. Has La Russell ever rapped about a stripper with AIDS?
Was that her story?
That was the music video.
Jesus. She had that magic in her.
She caught AIDS. It was Precious, but with a bad bitch.
Damn.
Literally.
I didn't know she had AIDS.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Because she had a lot of crooks that was trying to steal her heart.
Lil Wayne is dope. I think he's just wrong.
Never really had a lot.
There's out of 1,000 songs, most, I'm not going to say most, but there's a lot of songs, especially when a lot of his shit got leaked. A lot of those songs, he's spinning some real shit. Have you ever heard Dear Summer? I think I played it like, I had to play it around. But he was like, hold on. Come on, man. We might have to just, I don't know.
All right, AJ, I tried. Just put it at the timestamp. AJ, I tried.
Hold on, man.
But nah, Lil Wayne.
If y'all have never heard Lil Wayne Dear Summer, y'all need to do your research.
Another one.
Because in this song, he's talking about the struggles of everything, of life. Just Dear Summer, he's wishing upon like a better day, nigga. Like
even pray to the Lord.
Are you serious?
Lil Wayne's got a lot of introspection.
Hold on, man. Let me get this time right.
You just gotta catch him when he's sober. And sober for Lil Wayne is a joint and a cigarette.
Oh shit. Get that back.
Shout out to the audio listeners. You know, you get the full experience. You know, you get to hear the clicking of the keyboard and the copyrighted music that we're gonna have to take out later. So shout out to you. Shout out to all the people that you shared this with too, because you love this podcast so very much that you subscribe, and
I like how, yeah, definitely do that.
You propagate our message to the community. Nuso, I saw that nasty comment you left. You did some deep digging. Found out some information he wasn't supposed to find out.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Cracked the code or something. I'm not even gonna speak on it too much. Just know. Fuck you, nigga.
But for all the audio lists, if you want to hear this with us, we're not going to play the whole shit. But Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Apple Spotify. Just type that in.
I just want to get to the part where he's spitting that shit. Hold on.
Coke, so I had hope. You may say that it's wrong, but I ain't talking to your child, I'm talking to this song. I'm just doing a buck down memory lane. If I crash, just pick up my brain. And yes, my niggas the same, but they quicker to bang. And if they do, then I'm the nigga you blame. So I shoot first anyway, and I would do the honors any day. And tell your honor he a bitch to his face. And whip through the state like I whip through the yay. Show your ass how to take 4 and get 8, and it don't take 4 niggas to get straight. The only hot boy eating off this plate, young Weezy baby. That's what your bitch say. Give her ass a location and a template. Show her how to work the interstate. Stop working with that thinner weight. Get your brakes fixed. Stop playing, cause all we know is gunplay. Trip while you're full and my clip gon' be empty. When the stomachs get empty, anything's tempting. Ain't nobody safe when it's for the kids' sake. Hurricane wiped us out like an earthquake. We tryna save face, but we ain't got a place to stay. So they made us evacuate. We on our way, pussies. Relocate. Y'all know us when you see us. Put your jewels up. Put your cars, put your clothes, put your shoes up. It's that serious, homie. Pick the news up. It wasn't good, nigga. Think about the hood, nigga. The people who ain't never had shit ain't gonna never have shit.
What?
Shit, cause they
Broke ass up.
Niggas doing
You
anything
still don't have
like
shit.
God going
Exactly.
But please understand us. Niggas with money lost
Mansions.
mansions. Niggas with nothing lost families. Lives lost in traffic.
What happened?
Water up to the attic. There
Goes the stashes. God damn it.
I love Lil Wayne.
There goes the stashes, nigga.
I love Weezy.
What?
I don't know what Lil Russell speaks of, nigga.
What are you talking
First
about?
of all, Lil Wayne can rap his ass off. When you just talk about the actual craftsmanship of putting together words that rhyme, he does it in a fashion that's hard to replicate. I've heard 1,000 niggas try. It's literally impossible. He's one of the funniest rappers too. I don't think he gets a lot of credit for that, because I like a little bit of humor in my bars, in my lyricism. I like niggas to sneak a joke in there every now and then, or to have like some out the box reference or make an association that niggas isn't just walking around thinking about.
Yeah.
That's why this is one artist on the come up, Himward. Himward is hard.
Shout out to Himward from over yonder in North Carolina. I forgot where. It might be Kinston, but I don't want to get it wrong. But
Yeah, please don't get it wrong.
Let me look it up.
But yeah, nah, he's immaculate. The beat selection is crazy, and the bars that he layers these things with is immaculate as well. But yeah, nah, Lil Wayne is definitely one of them niggas. For shizzle, La Russell, I get it. Rock Nation money is probably amazing, and if I was in your situation, I wouldn't be. I don't think Jay-Z would pay me money to do anything. But if I was in that situation, I'd be honest, I'd give it up. I'd tell Hov in the meeting, right at brunch. In between the pancakes and in between the caviar pancakes and the Romanian duck, I'd be like, I mean, Lil Wayne kind of got you.
You're eating Pakistani gooses, nigga. Can't fuck with you.
Nigga.
Yeah, you're eating
It's
soup.
gonna be over.
Like,
I'm gonna be working with Dame Dash.
you're smacking through.
Be blackballed.
You're smacking through the soufflés like, I don't know, dog. Like 6 foot, 7 foot.
Hov ain't gonna play that shit.
It does seem like you have to at least think Hov is close to being the best in best in the world to be associated with Rock Nation, and I think that's dope too. Like, nigga, you better create an army, people that believe in you, that'll do whatever you say.
I don't know, but you're just furthering the delusion of your world, because you don't have real opinions around you. Everybody, what people think that are in your orbit are hand selected. So there's a perspective you're not even listening to because it's not around you. You got to filter. What if Wayne is better and nobody could tell him? So he just walks around thinking Wayne is better.
Look,
I mean, that he's better than Wayne.
Look, I like Hov.
Throw up the rock. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I do it?
You've been waiting all day. Don't be nervous.
Throw up the rock. Nah, man.
How you feel?
I feel a little bit better.
Why do you even call it a rock when it's a diamond? It's more like a pyramid than anything.
Because a rock, diamond is a rock.
It's more like a slice of pizza.
Diamond is a rock. Or one of those, like, what's that fucking vegetable? But yeah, La Russell's opinion on Lil Wayne is absolutely wrong. He's probably only focusing on the hits, but just in terms of like Lil Wayne's catalog, it's many songs where he's speaking about real things. A lot of stuff, even in his, the bullshit songs, he'll drop a bar like, niggas is poor. Weezy. I think that's dope too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah. And I feel like, music is a vast medium, especially rap. I don't want to have to go to everybody for deepness. I don't expect that of everybody. That's literally what fucking shopping is. You don't go to McDonald's expecting to get sushi. I don't want sushi from Lil Wayne. I'm going to get sushi from rappers that rap sushi.
Yeah.
So the rest,
rappers that rap sushi.
You get it, though.
I get what you're saying, though.
You know what I mean? I'm going to go get the sushi when niggas cook the sushi. When I need some deep lyricism, I'll go to those guys.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like Jay's.
It's kind of like even in basketball, I don't think everybody should have to be nice at shooting threes.
No.
Not everybody has to have an elite ball handle. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got their shit. Everybody's got their style. I don't want Steven Adams to come through hezzy tween cross. That's not what he do. Just use them big ass shoulders, nigga.
Yeah.
Grab them fucking rebounds.
Bully.
That's what you do.
Yes. Now
Lil Wayne raps about nonsense and it's beautiful.
Yes. Sometimes when if he's feeling that way, but he can also switch it up.
Yeah.
Rap about some love.
That's life. That's even like
this nigga. Come on, dog. Mrs. Officer. Like that's a love song.
Yeah.
He's turning.
They could play that at.
That's the equivalent to Kendall Jenner walking out and holding up a Coca-Cola. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like
the endorsement.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's layered because all different cultures can use it for whatever they need to use it for.
Yeah.
Like for the black community, it's just an amazing song. We can just vibe out to that motherfucker at the cookout. For white people, they could play it at the don't defund the police rallies. Give them more money.
Exactly.
It works both ways.
Exactly, because it's all about.
Can you say that about LaRussell?
You can't.
And he's still young.
He has time.
He has time.
He has time.
And I'm not even gonna remember I said this. I don't really mean it.
Yeah. Well,
but
what?
I mean, I'm just being true.
You're not meaning what you say. You're not saying what you mean.
Well,
what you mean by that?
It's kind of like a burp.
What? It's involuntary. Like you can't stop it.
It was a real thing, but it went away.
Nah.
Nobody remembers burps. As soon as that shit hits the air, it dissipates.
No, you can hear a burp.
Yeah, and then it's gone.
What you just did is a long burp.
Exactly, and that's how LaRussell's music sounds, like a long burp. But shout out to him though, because I really do respect the cunningness, the savviness it takes to do what he does.
I think LaRussell's going
to get rich in your backyard. It's some crazy shit, dog. He built a stage in his backyard and got people to come and buy tickets to come to his home.
We got water and fruit snacks. You know what I mean? He put on an actual event. Nah, it's beautiful. And I hope he continues to do great things.
We need to do some great things here. It's a pretty big yard.
We got to
host a carnival.
Yeah, why not?
We got no space for a carnival.
I mean,
no bunch of goofy niggas.
Nah.
Throw something together.
Well, you know, some crazy niggas. I know like 2 homeless niggas, they kind of cool.
It's like 5 niggas we can call right now. They'll do a backflip off of this building for free.
For free?
Yeah, we can live stream that shit like Netflix.
Probably for some promotion. But you don't know 5 niggas that do backflip.
4.5. So I rounded it up to 5.
Hell no. Nah.
One of these niggas can only do front flips, but I'll count it.
In more news, yo, did you watch any of the
Probably not.
The NBA, like whatever?
Well, I don't really watch the
dunk contest.
Those other events. The dunk contest has been, for a minute now.
But just
the All-Star game is the only thing that really matters, and even that's kind of because these niggas don't be playing hard.
Yeah.
But they got a new format this season to where it's like USA versus the world.
Yeah.
All the foreign European niggas, Africans.
Yeah.
Against these Patriots.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That would be an interesting game to watch. I'm probably not gonna get to see that shit though, because we're gonna be here all day. But if I'm gonna put money on it,
USA.
I'm putting money on that on the passport bros.
I'm putting money on USA.
I'm putting money on the passport bros.
America, nigga. What the fuck? Niggas from the streets.
Americans don't care.
They're gonna care now because it's deeper. It's like
maybe
shit.
Maybe, but they don't give a fuck, dog. Even the way that Kevin Durant was talking about the All-Star game just a couple of days ago in the press conference, he was like, I mean, technically the NBA includes American and European players, but when niggas want to talk about low effort, they only talk about the boys in blue. What's up with these Frenchmen over here that's putting in the same lackadaisical effort? The narrative isn't the same. Y'all only want to come to me, LeBron, and Steph Curry about this shit. What about Luka? Luka is a recycling bin on defense.
Jesus. That's your comments.
Nah, that's common sentiment, nigga. You just not in these NBA streets, nigga.
Nigga, you not Sham. Fuck are you?
I'm definitely not Shams.
Excuse me. Jesus, I'm sorry I disrespected your master.
Come on now. But yeah, nah, Europeans got it, dog. They got it. They gonna win this game.
I think they're gonna start out. I think they're gonna start out winning.
You know what's different about them? They grow up, or before they come to America to play for the league, they literally play with their country's name on their chest.
Who cares?
That's different, dog.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Foreigners have a different sense of pride because they kind of believe in their government and shit still.
I don't give a fuck where you from, nigga.
No,
You here now. But I'm saying I'm USA though.
And that's the problem. We're stupid. We're willfully ignorant.
Yeah.
And we can't articulate ourselves. That's what's wrong with us.
For sure.
And so that dumbass American confidence that you just have is what's gonna make us lose. We don't feel like we have to try. We're American. We already won.
No, I'm saying I think
but these niggas over here coming from fucking Zimbabwe, Italy.
You're underestimating the competitiveness of the American black man. Come on, man. We warriors, nigga. We not folding niggas.
Nah,
absolutely
they
not.
don't give a fuck.
We're not folding.
They're some of the main niggas that don't care.
We're not folding. But I do think they're gonna start out. They're gonna start out winning, and then America's gonna be like, okay, nah, we can't let this happen. Then they'll win.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. It might be too late.
Might be too late. Shut up.
Might be too late.
Nigga, what are you talking about? What's up with you in this?
My money on the world, nigga.
Yeah, you ain't on the world, nigga.
I know basketball, nigga.
Basketball.
Who? Okay, so who's better than Luka? Yeah, let's look at the lineups real quick, because this game is today. If you want to go matchup for matchup, nigga, they might have it on paper. Let's see if Jay Noblez can pull this off. He's a terrible researcher, and this one is a little bit of an obtuse thing that we trying to pull up.
Nigga, you ain't shit.
The time has already started. It's been about 2 minutes. Still don't have no information yet.
We got information. We got everything we need right here.
All I see is a picture.
Nigga, you can name them off, right?
Oh, they got 𝐿 Towns, Dominican ass on the world team. That's crazy.
God damn it! These ads.
We might lose now.
These ads are slowing the computer down. But okay,
let's look at the lineup. USA starters versus Team World starters. USA Stars, USA Stripes. What, the USA got two different teams? USA Stars, USA Stripes, and the Team World. All right. Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Durham, Anthony Edwards, Chet, Jalen Johnson, and Tyrese Maxey for the Stars. Now, you compare that to the lineup for the World. Luka, Giannis, Shea, Victor, Alperen Sengun, who's nice, Jamal Murray, who's serviceable. He's still good. Deane Avdija, I don't know how to say his name, but he's a rising star. The nigga playing Portland, he's been getting better.
Yeah.
Fucking Giannis, just on paper, they're shitting on the Stars. And then you go to the Stripes, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph.
Jalen, why are you just...
Steph injured, Kevin Durant.
Giannis injured.
Oh, I didn't see that. You're right.
Shea injured.
All right, injury replacement. You're right. Brandon Ingram injured. LeBron, Kawhi, Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox injury replacement. It's like that's a better matchup, but even then, nigga,
it's gonna be
even then.
Nah, nigga,
these are you gotta
𝙬𝙾𝚃 Cunningham.
real quick.
Touch me.
They're all NBA All-Stars. That's why they're here.
Yeah,
but the only difference is the Team World team is younger. Victor Wembanyama's starting in his prime. Nikola Jokic, he's not LeBron James.
𝙬𝙃 Cunningham is young. Anthony Edwards is young. Chet Holmgren is young.
They not as nice as Luka. They not as nice as
it
all
doesn't.
these other niggas.
Okay, fuck Luka.
Come on, man.
Come on. I get you saw him.
Man.
I get you saw him.
Team World.
I get you saw him.
I'm putting my money on them foreigners.
How much money you want to put on it? Fuck, Nick.
I prefer a Swedish bank account, nigga. Fuck all this Bank of America
and
shit.
if we do this, I'm gonna have to pay you next Thursday.
Don't you still owe AJ money? I ain't getting in no bet with you. I know
No, I
I
still have to play AJ, and it's gonna be kind of warm out.
You playing AJ? Y'all gonna do that for real?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play AJ and win.
Why haven't you done it? What's up with this game? And this
Nigga, we've been busy. We've been doing shit.
Oh, now we've been
open
busy.
mic shit.
I don't be doing nothing.
Nigga, yeah, nigga. I can see that. You forgot your suit jacket.
Nah, bro, it's right here. I just figured I'd change it up a little so it looks different on the thumbnail.
Nah,
I mean,
why don't you just wear it different? You only got one of these, like one regular. Like you don't have another.
I have more, but it's just the colors is I'm not about to wear like because
Okay.
it wasn't for a suit jacket, it was for like some other shit. But it just
So-
happens to be this shirt.
I feel you.
Yeah, but nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll just go buy another. I'm gonna give me a bow tie
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah.
James Bond in this motherfucker.
That's
I
the
might even
only.
give me a hat.
James, you couldn't think of a cool black dude in the suit. You had to just
Could
immediately.
you?
Black Dynamite.
With a bow tie. With a bow tie. Because that's the whole point of reference to somebody else who wears a bow tie.
The
Seems
nigga
like you're
behind the
struggling.
counter in John Wick.
No. That
Yeah,
don't count.
he shot people.
I don't know who that is. He's not a big enough star. Fuck that.
Will Smith in Men in Black.
Nope. He wore a bow tie? See, you just you making things up. That's what I mean.
You talking about specifically, but okay.
Obviously.
I mean, okay. I guess if you want to, whatever.
Team World got it. Team Groove got it. Hashtag #WildWise in the bottom of this fucking video. But yeah, I'm gonna put my money on the World for shizzle. And these niggas playing, I'm telling you, they're gonna play with a different sense of pride. They damn near have their country's name on their back. Saying world is just like saying Mediterranean. It's over there.
USA is gonna win this game. Fuck the Brits. Fuck the Redcoats. Fuck the Greeks. Fuck where Luka from.
No.
Fuck Slovenia. Fuck all of them. I don't like them. This is America. It's different set of rules here. You're not just gonna come here and look. We get it. You having fun. You getting in the NBA. That's cool. It's a lot of like different like the Americans are being pushed out the NBA. No, we're always gonna be here. We're always gonna be better. It is what it is. Whoop-de-doo. It is what it is. But I'm glad.
I can tell you.
I'm glad that you want to be a European white man because that's really what you are, 25% at least. So it makes sense. It makes sense. And I love that for you. And I love that for us because we are for the people, like we said in the beginning. Now, comment down below your hashtag #WildWise.
I already did
Follow us on LO. Follow us,
out of stuff?
follow us at LOY the show. Hold on. The American black man is getting angry. Follow us at LOY the show and ask for our Cash App so we, the people, can help save the people.
Have you had a moment where you was like, maybe voting for Trump was a bad idea?
Yes, but voting in general.
But
Like I think I should have never voted.
But do you attribute any like regret to like, okay, maybe he wasn't the right guy?
Nah, I gave up.
Still?
I gave up on everything because I still never knew what like Kamala was about. But
you know what this nigga about.
Yes,
especially now. I mean, just
but
like,
but in terms of like everything, because it's all what I've noticed, what I've come to realize that it's always going to be the same. It's just different types of the same shit, and if it's always it's a redundant statement, but that's what I've seen throughout this process. Both sides are scrambling to destroy each other. Both sides are trying to do whatever they can to keep what little like resemblance of like 2000s America, like when America was like, people believed in them. So
you believed in them too.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, you didn't have a moment of like, I was wrong about this nigga. Like, he might be an alleged pedophile that's at least protecting other ones.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
Of like,
in the beginning, before the Epstein files?
Well, like now.
Now it's
at
like,
any point in time at post voting for Trump.
Now it's like, well, damn, he knew this nigga. And it's like, well, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles.
So no.
I mean, it's not like, and that's the thing. It's not just Trump. It's a bunch of people. It's the system that is trying what?
But Trump is like heavily implicated in being involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like they're going through a lot of links to take his name off of it. Like he's obviously associated with this shit.
Yes.
So I just mean in terms of like, because when you vote for somebody for president, ideally you're like, okay, his vision and who he is the best option.
And everything.
Have you had a moment to where you was like, oh, this is at least not the guy that I thought?
Yeah, he lied about a couple of different things. But that's the thing.
Crazy, dog.
Everything.
Did you imagine that like when you think about the state of the world right now? I knew it was going to be fucked up with Trump. I couldn't even because how could you imagine what some shit is gonna look like? Like you can have some ideas, some theories.
You can have theories.
This nigga, the greatest cover up of all time that they're fumbling in front of our eyes, nigga.
And now they have to release. They just released like thousands of names. It was like a whole basically pamphlet. It was every name you could possibly think of. Every spiritual leader you could possibly think of, anybody you could possibly think of. Jeff Bezos. It was a couple politicians, of course, but it was a lot of like,
and there's a lot of people that's implicated that we can't even tell like the full extent of shit. But Donald Trump,
he's implicated.
Donald Trump has some shit to speak for, nigga.
Yeah,
this is real.
Yeah, and he's probably not ever going to speak on it. And unless he gets tried.
Can you say he's a bad guy?
Yeah, he's probably a bad guy.
Probably.
He's probably a bad guy.
Probably. You still give a little leeway.
Because I kind of gave up on everything. Like, I don't care about the system anymore. Like, this whole... everything that's happening was to destroy... Like, this cover-up is one of the biggest things that ever happened. Like you said.
That he's in charge of.
That he's in charge of, and that also other, like, even... There was this donor, right? He was a part of... he was like this big tech guy. I forgot his name. It's up here. But he was a fat white dude, and he was big in like getting politicians in. Yeah. And he was also a part of either the Bill Clinton administration or the Obama administration. It was one of the two. But that nigga years ago helped put money towards a case to get Donald Trump in jail. It was like it might have been one of the grab her by the pussy cases. You know, it was like a couple of those. And long behold, this nigga is on the list, like texting Jeffrey Epstein, like, hey, did you get those presents I sent you? And it wasn't even kids. It was like dolls. It was like goofy shit. And so the whole thing is fucked up. Everybody, Yeah, everybody's a demon. Everybody's a demon.
I think the cognitive dissonance that Trump supporters have with this shit is kind of hilarious.
Most people are.
I think it's because
you don't see everybody talking about it.
It boils down. Well, like everybody's talking about it, but there's still people who haven't come to terms with the fact that they made a mistake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't go, oh, I had the wrong idea about who this person was. They go, fuck everything. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's dangerous because it kind of leaves the door open for some shit like this to happen again. Like unless people really sit down and realize that, like, yo, I got fucking duped.
But here's the thing:
they can get duped again because there's a bunch of people walking around thinking that they're undupable.
Not necessarily. Like it depends on where it's coming from. Because if you look at the timeline of Jeffrey Epstein and all of this nigga was a major part of a couple different administrations. Yeah. This nigga was a major. Seems like this nigga helped build America. He was a very influential guy.
Yeah,
and so. It's not necessarily. It all depends on where that person is thinking from. Because when I saw the timeline, it was just like, oh my God. Like, if he's a part of every major administration, then that means everybody's in it.
Well, there's a system in place to protect people like this. So Trump isn't the only bad actor, of course not. But
he's the guy.
What's specific about him is that he's in it, and he ran on the fact that he was going to expose that shit,
and didn't. He lied about it,
and it's his administration that's going through like crazy lengths to cover this shit up.
Everybody, you have to understand.
Hold on, real quick, because I already know that like they're not the only ones that were involved in keeping this shit covered because it takes a bunch of different administrations.
This is a system.
But what's happening right now is this administration.
The
redactions, like them releasing the Department of Justice shit, the redacted files that are already redacted. So they just re-redacted some shit that was already redacted. Is them.
Yes.
This shit is happening right now.
Yes. And it's a lot. It's everybody. The most powerful people in the world are being redacted. And they're the people we see on screen every day. Or at least they're the people that are influencing the people we see on screen every day. It's both. And so, yeah, they didn't handle this. They didn't handle this shit properly. They did not handle this Epstein shit properly. They should have found a way.
Well, it's not even that they didn't handle it.
They found a way to get Epstein out of here.
I don't even think it's that they didn't handle it properly. I think it's fucked up that there's an Epstein thing to handle.
Well, handling it properly is putting it out. It was so many lengths of, I get what you're saying though. It was they went through a lot to keep this away. And now it's biting people in the ass. Kash Patel, everybody's being caught lying. Under oath, because hey, you might, nigga, you better not say my name, I'll kill you.
Yeah, nah, and it's crazy because it's perfectly set up. Like, did you see what was going on with Pam Bondi? I was watching that shit live when I was at work.
I saw it now.
They was stoning her with words. That shit was crazy, like deservingly so, because she's a part of this bullshit cover up.
Yeah.
But like every single one was just like, all right, now it's my turn to get some.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what, I don't know if Shakespeare created the term political theater, but I'm just going to say that.
You watch Game of Thrones?
I'm as deep as 𝙿𝙾𝚃. I'm just going to make some shit up. Shakespeare created the phrase political theater. And I feel like congressional meetings like that, especially in shit where they like doing filibusters for 72 hours, that is literally the definition of political theater. I was watching it like it was Little Housewives of Atlanta.
Well, it's it is theater, but it was also like that Game of Thrones scenes where the queen was just not calling her a queen, but like she was just getting stoned with cabbage. You remember that scene? She was butt naked.
I ain't watched Game of Thrones.
You ain't watching Game of Thrones? It was a great scene. She was just walking and people were throwing cabbage and tomatoes at her.
Did she deserve it like Pam Bondi?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. She fucked her brother.
Well, more Rotten Tomatoes to her then, nigga.
Can't do
She
that.
fucked her brother?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that was wrong back then still?
That wasn't the reason. everything happened.
I'm not advocating for that shit.
But that wasn't the reason.
But isn't that the whole royal bloodline?
No, not necessarily. That wasn't the reason everything happened.
I thought they was all inbred. Keep it in the family. Who's this?
That was a fat white dude, Reid Hoffman.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of it goes deep. Bill Gates.
Do you think he's still dead?
This man right here?
Yeah.
Talking about this guy?
Because, you know, there's a lot of theories. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of AI photos out nowadays. I think because that one photo of a dude that looks like Epstein with a long beard, long hair, I think walking around in the streets in the hood of Israel somewhere, they said that was AI, and it even had the watermark from one of these little AI companies. But I think if he was alive still, that'd be the smartest way to do it. Release pictures of him and what he actually looks like, and just put AI watermarks on it, even though it's a real picture.
I don't. If Epstein is alive, Tupac is alive. How about that? That's what I would say.
Epstein's more important than Tupac. 1,000%. 100,000%. He's either alive or he was murdered, but he didn't kill himself. I don't think anybody believes that. Not even Donald Trump.
Not. You said they wouldn't even do that for Trump?
Yeah, nah.
Come on, Zach.
knows exactly what the fuck happened.
But nah, I don't think he's. I don't think he's alive.
His whole story is just a mystery. I've been binging just hours of different content and niggas breaking shit down. You know that one YouTube channel? I think it's called Infographics.
It's not it's a faceless.
It's animated.
Yeah,
graphics.
Maybe.
Yeah, well they've been going in. They've been covering this shit forever. They cover everything.
Yeah.
But I was just looking into different shit, like how even the investigation started in 2008 with the two girls that was arguing in Florida.
Yes.
So
this happened. It was a high school.
A teenage girl got recruited to give him massages.
Yes.
And she got paid extra to do a little bit more.
Yes.
We're just gonna keep it vague. She got paid extra to do a little bit more. Now, obviously, she's a teenage girl, so she's not keeping this shit secret. She told one of her homegirls, and one day they was in an argument. The homegirl used it against her. She was like, "That's why you're a fucking prostitute for Jeffrey Epstein." And so, like, parents found out about this shit. Got reported. Bow. 2008 happened. But he got the sweetest. He got one of the sweetest deals of all time, dog. It was literally like the Pillsbury Doughboy was the judge in the courtroom, and they just baked some cinnamon buns. And they gave it to him.
I don't know if
he had like damn near 12-hour day work release to where he could leave his cell to go out into public life and do whatever the fuck he needs to do.
I think that might.
He was damn near staying at a Hampton Inn.
Yeah, that might have been
which
around
is a
the time.
jail cell for a nigga as rich as Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, he's probably getting massaged by fucking Paris Hilton and shit.
And then he went on to just continue to do this shit. Even when you look at pictures of the island, like it doesn't look extravagant. There's not a lot of like.
Well, because they said it's a tunnel. It's like it's levels to it.
It's levels.
It's
to
like
it.
I've seen some crazy conspiracy theories. I was like, yo, this shit was 30 different levels.
I believe
of freakyism.
Because the thing is, you can't like just be constantly sending contractors over to the island to build shit, because they're looking at these blueprints like, okay, so you want the trap door right underneath the bathtub where you want us to install the rubber duckies.
We don't do metal bidets shaped as dildos, but we could get you a guy type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to answer those kind of questions.
Absolutely not.
Like, what the fuck you doing with 2,000 tons of sulfuric acid?
Yeah. I'm a scientist.
I make my own mouthwash.
Yeah. What you think? I'm an Israeli spy building nukes?
Yo, there was allegedly like breeding kids over there and shit like that.
I've heard cryogenic chambers where a woman alleged that after they were done with the specimens, the kids, they would like dump them. You know what I mean? They would dump them, but like they would keep them in these cryogenic chambers and like do tests and experiments on them. And after they were done, they would dump them, and like sometimes like, you know, it's crazy.
Nigga, something has to happen. something got to happen. This whole shit has to come down.
It has to come down.
The whole structure has to come down.
Everybody has to be exposed in order. And that's the thing.
But with,
the
like,
names being exposed, it's only going to create like maybe 5%, maybe 10% of the picture.
Well, what's going on in other countries, like there's some like accountability happening. It's not like, you know, I don't know if peace is being restored, but there are people who are being forced to step down from positions and shit like that, which is like it's a form of accountability, but like it's not I haven't heard a lot of jail time.
Where in it? Where in India?
In several different countries. Like we can pull it up. I don't have that.
It's probably in India.
If you go to the YouTube, go to the CNN page. I was watching a couple videos. I'm a little high right now, so I'm not recollecting exactly what I watched. There are people who are like, yo, now their public is looking at them like, you can't be a prime minister, dog. You have ties. The one dude, I forgot his name, but he was in the pictures that came out where he was on the floor, like kind of hovering over a little girl. Wherever he's at, he's in big fucking trouble. He's in the darkest corner that you could time out a nigga in.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a level of accountability. I haven't seen a lot of shit happening in America.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because most of the people who are actually corrupt and implied are being redacted.
Yeah. Because it's the people that are controlling everything.
Yeah.
It's this administration. It's the people we care about fondly. It's all the people we mentioned in the beginning. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Does this fuck with your sense of like respect for this country? Do you still feel the same way about living in America, being an American whoop-de-doo that you did before? Because like I was never like gung-ho America. I just happened to live here. And I've always put more of my thought into the problems of America. And you know, of course, I've weighed the benefits. There is a benefit of living here. But it's just not as sunshine and red starburst as it seems, or as they market it as. And so I tend to focus a lot more on the fucking what's wrong with this shit. But what's coming out right now, it makes me even go more so like, this country was obviously a lie, but it's like it's obviously a lie now. I feel like you like just knowing that, because niggas always had the hunch, but just like having it be confirmed without a shadow of a doubt. I might move to Africa. I might pull a Dave Chappelle.
I think it's more so like I had an inclination my bitch was cheating on me for years. But damn, I just walked in on her fucking.
Now you see the balls on her forehead.
Yeah, now I see like, oh wow, I can never get her in that position. So it's more. It's
on the chandelier.
Is it? It's just like, I don't know. I guess I knew it was. This is what it always was. That's kind of how I feel, especially growing up in America, being black in America, watching the Boondocks, seeing you know what was done to us. That's crazy in itself. And some people would say, some black people would say, like, yo, we got to stop talking about that shit. Like that shit is so far long ago. It's like, no, nigga, we can't just like cancel out 300 years of suffering and like just not being looked at as a human.
You can't forget that though, because the thing is like everything comes back around full circle. Now, it's not going to be as blatant as it was in the past, but the underlying sentiment of they're the target group, they're what's wrong with society right now, and how we can treat them, and how we can make a lot of ordinary people get on board with doing heinous shit. It's the same psychology.
Yeah.
That's why you got to look at it. That's why when Trump was campaigning this shit, I was studying Nazi Germany and niggas was talking shit like, oh, nigga, you being... It's the same shit, dog. It's literally... But it's never going to be as bad as it was in the past, but the framework of it is still the same. In fact, it's going to be worse because you learn, okay, we can't be obviously atrocious and throw niggas in gas chambers, but we can do the evolved version of that.
Yeah.
That can get more of the ordinary people on the side of like letting this or turning the other cheek.
Which
just
isn't
look away.
Which isn't happening. Nobody's like, damn, ICE is really helping. Nobody's
not nobody. There's still people. I was watching Patrick Bet David's podcast the other day. There was niggas on there talking about like there are people getting in the way
guys,
of ICE doing their job. These are American people. Like there are people who are still on board. You can't just say nobody.
Okay.
You can't.
Nobody was
There's
wrong.
a lot of niggas who
nobody is wrong. But I haven't heard anybody that's a normal person. Patrick Bet David isn't a normal guy. He's
I'm talking about like
an
the
entity
comments and shit too.
I know, but come on, dog. Patrick Bet is an entity of the voice of those type of people who are like very few in this type of situation that I'm talking about. Like people are voicing their opinions.
Where do you get your information from? Because like when I don't follow one political philosophy.
I try
to follow everybody.
You see our Twitter account?
Well, I don't be on Twitter.
Okay.
I follow everybody to see what everybody's talking about, and so I can see all temperature checks.
Yeah.
There are people.
You gotta find the medium.
There are people who are completely on board with this shit. And there's enough of them for things to keep happening. But there's also people who are making their voice heard.
I see a lot of bots.
There are a lot of bots too, but there are bots on both sides.
It's absolutely. But I see a lot of bots everywhere. Mm-hmm. And it's so many bots. It's like, damn, I gotta look at these news articles that are all saying, their side. And you can't even really see where the people are at unless you're watching videos, and it's like, okay, people.
But these gotta make noise. You gotta constantly talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody's going to jail, which is sad because a lot of people have to go to jail. Like it's hilarious. What the operation they ran, even when you compare it to like back when we was working at McDonald's.
Carmen
all
ran
the different pieces and gears that need to move in unison in order to get your French fries to you warm.
Yeah.
It's nothing in comparison to what it takes to do what they were doing on that fucking island. And so far, it's him and his girl.
Yeah. Who still...
It was just them two. They're the only niggas in trouble right now.
And that's the thing. They're saying that 𝙿𝙾𝚃 was really the like mastermind behind everything. And her story, I've seen bits and pieces of her stories, like her past. Her father worked for the agency, Israeli.
Stayed over to Jeff.
It's apparently, this has all been said before, so you probably heard it. But apparently her father did something so miraculous for the Israeli government that they put it in stone. Like, yo, this nigga is the one and only. Like, his contributions to the nation it's incredible. It's
wasn't
amazing.
he allegedly assassinated? Or like he had some kind of mysterious death that I think I saw somewhere that she feels there was something funny that went down.
Hondas used to blow up back then.
But regardless, even if she was evil as well. She was terrible. She was one of the recruiters because it's like women are gonna trust other women.
Every pimp has a bottom.
And apparently she was into that sadistic shit as well. I don't like it bothers me that this is the world we live in, nigga. And that it feels like that like nothing's gonna happen.
It's more so a realization of like evil exists, and
we might
the
be
people that I mean, shit, that's what they say.
We might actually be
depending on which scripture you read, but evil exists, man. The shit is everywhere, and being in America is like it's hard to look at things normally because we associate other evils in different places by us, because a lot of times probably is, and that in itself is crazy because it's like, wow, what the fuck? Like, I remember the first maybe like high school, going into high school, like the talks of like where our iPhones were coming from And I think it was a Vice documentary, knowing them niggas. Like, what the fuck? Like, Africans? Like,
Sierra Leone?
It's a little piece that we need, and it's from space, and it's only in Africa.
Yeah, because like it's some metal just for the batteries and shit.
It's a small little piece that can't, titanium won't work. It's space rock. You need it. We need it. So, and I lived my life. And it's still, I gotta upgrade. It's like, what the fuck?
The world is a fucked up place.
The world's a fucked up place.
I can't wait to have a kid to tell him how fucked up the world I brought him into is.
I think issues have to be spoken about. Things have to be done about them. And you just have to do your best to try to rid the evil. You know what I mean?
Because the way the world today, the way that we live, the fact that we have to get up, get a job, hopefully with insurance, 401k, drive to work, be in traffic on a fucking highway, stuck in a sea of other people that are living similar lives to you, but we can't care about each other because we're all fighting for our survival, watching commercials,
and I have
buying shit,
and I have an hour lunch break. Get the fuck away from me.
Getting lied to, getting manipulated, getting taxed. All of this shit is very intentional.
Lying.
Because there are people who want control. It's niggas who want power. And back in the day, the biggest, toughest, baddest motherfucker was at the top. Now it's the nigga who intelligence and who can organize and who can manipulate the hierarchy system to where we're too busy worried about fighting for the crumbs that we see that are available that we don't realize that these niggas is hogging the pie.
Yeah.
They're literally hogging the pie, dog. That's what's wrong with this whole shit.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of capitalism.
Oh, God.
No, I'm dead ass. We got to get rid of capitalism.
Oh, no.
We got to get rid of...
Fuck. Why we got to get rid of it as soon as I start...
I don't know if the Constitution...
Getting shit.
You're not going to win capitalism, dog. You're not going to win. Unless... Well, I mean, you're going to win, but it's not because you're winning in the way that like every now and then at the carnival, somebody hits a shot on a trick rim.
You know, my God, it's a rose growing from concrete.
It's like entertainment, athletics. Like you might be able to get a big bag, and if you're smart, you can operate with that. Well, not athletics, but just in terms of the quick pop that you can get. Nigga, you have to have money to play this game. Yeah. It's literally like fruit. If you have a fruit, that fruit has seeds, and you plant the seeds and you grow more fruit. Yeah. Only problem is most people just eat the fucking fruit, and then they go and try to find another fruit, not realizing they're supposed to take out the seeds and let that shit grow.
Not go to Food Line or Trader Joe's.
That's money. But if you inherit a fucking garden, you already have seeds and fruit.
The game of life is funny, like, how you'll win in life is directly determined by what people you didn't even know, or you didn't even you wasn't even thinking about did before you. Yeah. Because they're your family. You know how many they're your mother and your father.
You know how many people had to survive for niggas to be alive today? It's kind of crazy when you think about that in the grand scheme of things.
It's incredible.
If you're alive today, for the most part, you came from some of the most exceptional humans that there were, because they were built to survive. Like Darwinism is some real shit. Yes. We're not the only type of human. We're Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
Homeo. I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens. Whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Homeo.
Yeah. We're Homeo.
Homie. Hey, where my rock, yo? Yo, big.
From West Africa, born and raised.
Hey, bitch, you fuck with my club? Babe.
But there's other kinds of human. Like, there were hobbit people. That was a real species of human. They just weren't built to survive. They were small as shit. Yeah. There were giant people.
Yeah.
They weren't built to survive, nigga. You know how much fucking cabbage they need? Yeah. There's not enough vegetation to keep us a civilization of 7-foot niggas alive. It's impossible.
And unless you're an Anunnaki.
We evolved to be able to withstand this shit. Yeah. But I think our species is experiencing what happens when you're too successful. When survival is essentially guaranteed, because like when you really had to hunt and fish and farm and cook and like that way of living, you weren't working 9 to 5s and shit. Like your work was, all right, let's like live. Let's get everything in order so that we can live for the next couple of months and let's just see how long we survive. That was a different, like we was in a different mind frame. We were different people. We had a different nervous system.
That's the thing. We're still living in that. And
it's not that I'm being dramatic when I say different. It's not different. We have the same one. That's why a lot of people are depressed now because they don't realize that your nervous system is wired to be swinging from trees to survive and not sitting in a fucking office.
Or, you know, it's the stress of like just the system in general. Like it's just, you know, we're supposed to be we're not supposed to work 12 hours straight.
We're not supposed to be sitting down all day. Yeah. Niggas don't realize we're fucking primates.
Yeah.
Our shoulders are built to be hanging from shit. Yeah. We're still that. Now we don't got
Tony's been doing a lot of pull-ups and shit, so he's fucking on his.
Yeah, I've been
I've
been doing animalistic ballistic training. We don't have the same opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
But a lot of our features are still for being alive and moving.
Bending down, grabbing stuff, moving, contorting.
We're fucking pack animals and we're really supposed to be on the move.
Yeah. Well, we're adaptable. But yes, we can be. We could do everything.
We're supposed to be on the move.
We could do everything, but what we're not supposed to be doing is exactly what
we're doing right now.
It's parts of this existence that is like it's depreciating for human existence.
Yeah, no, we're definitely. I used to say that we're devolving, but scientifically that's incorrect because technically, what I was reading some shit, it was saying that evolution has like no.
It's not linear.
It's not even linear. But it has no judgment.
Yeah.
There is no this is better than that. Any adaptation is evolution. So like if a bird eventually evolves and loses its wings, it's not technically losing. The fact that the species is still alive means it's a win.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's getting technically weaker than what it used to be.
Yeah. Like look at chickens. They evolved.
Mm-hmm.
They
became delicious.
Hell yeah.
That used to be a dinosaur.
Exactly. Allegedly.
No, I think science said they really used to be a dinosaur.
Well, are you saying a dinosaur meaning those type of mammals or a dinosaur meaning a T-Rex? You get what I'm saying? Because
it depends. Google it. It could probably show us which dinosaur it used to be. Like, of course, it wasn't a fucking T-Rex. Those are turtles. That's how they evolved. Or maybe salamanders. Maybe those used to be T-Rexes. There was a lot more carbon in the environment back then. Everything was fucking huge. That's why when I bring up Bigfoot, niggas be like, nigga, you believe in Bigfoot?
Okay.
Duh. Nigga, you don't believe in tall monkeys?
You need to stop reading wherever you're reading from. This shit says, chickens are modern-day feathered descendants of small, carnivorous, theropod dinosaurs.
So which part was I wrong about? Said they used to be dinosaurs. Go to the picture. Look. That's how fast it can happen, people.
This could be us.
You can go from being the biggest, baddest motherfucker around to cock-a-doodle fucking do. In 4 generations.
And this is why you can't let your daughter fuck a white man.
It's saying that it literally used to be a T-Rex. Look.
This is what... Oh. Y'all see that? This is what happened to your lineage, man. Your white ancestors, they fucked up. A couple generations to one. That's all it takes, especially back the black genetic.
They survived. Because I'm here today.
Evolution, just because it doesn't. You didn't devolve.
Don't erase.
Saying,
we laid so much foundation.
I'm just saying.
We made so many groundbreaking discoveries in the last 2 minutes. You can't undermine the scientific process. Don't put politics in my science, dude.
I'm not trying to do that.
You're trying to make this racial.
I know.
You're bringing in the culture wars.
No.
Science knows no color.
Absolutely. And evolution knows no boundaries. Guys, ladies, everybody in between, like the video, share, subscribe. Comment down below your hashtag. Hashtag. I'm going to say it slow because sometimes y'all don't do it, and it's probably our fault. We'll take credit for that. But comment down below your hashtag #WildOY. And it might be easier to just DM us. LOI the show on IG. Just DM us. And that might be a little bit easier because it's, you know, it's like y'all get to see what we doing, you know what I'm saying, day to day when we post shit.
Hell yeah.
Because we don't have any wild or wise.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
What the fuck you talking about?
I didn't see any.
Yeah,
Where you be looking from?
Everywhere. DMs and YouTube comments.
What
this
are
is
talking
Lee.
about?
Can they hear it?
Yeah.
It's buffering.
Niggas out here on break. Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get my question in. So Zaire Franklin and what was his name? 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃. The niggas had a fight about who's the bigger superstar, NFL players or NBA players. Now I'm gonna throw wrestlers in there. All right, who's the biggest superstar? John Cena or LeBron James, or like a Hulk Hogan or Michael Jordan or Walter Payton? You know what I'm saying? Who would be the biggest superstar? And I'm pretty sure we're at a point where the brand, WWE, NFL, NBA, is always going to be, they're going to make sure they're bigger than any superstar they got. So would you rather be the top guy in the top brand, but you're not as well known, or would you rather be the guy that carries the brand and you are synonymous with the brand? Like, when you think of LeBron, you think NBA. You think of John Cena, you think WWE. Would you rather them think of WWE and then think of you, or then think of you and then think of the sport or the brand? You know what I'm saying?
100% LeBron James. Especially out of everybody you named. 100% LeBron James.
They think of you then the sport?
Even he said, who's the biggest star? Fuck, let's start it over.
Niggas out here on break. Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get
Sorry.
Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get my question in. So Zaire Franklin and what was his name? 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃. The niggas had a fight about who's the bigger superstar, NFL players or NBA players. Now I'm gonna throw wrestlers in there. All right, who's the biggest superstar? John Cena or LeBron James, or like a Hulk Hogan or Michael Jordan or Walter Payton?
All right, we got it. So NBA, NFL, and he threw in wrestlers. Who's the biggest superstars? NBA players are the biggest superstars, for sure. And that's not even just me being biased for basketball. First of all, nigga, you on the field, you wearing a helmet. Your face is out there.
Yeah.
Your name is on your jersey. Like, it's a completely, those athletes have different branding.
Yeah.
We only hear about the real elite of the elite football players. But basketball players have a personal, like, you can see them. There's a difference. There's a different personal brand. And nobody cares as much about wrestling because it's not real.
Well, no. Wrestling is a close second to probably basketball. But basketball is definitely first. I mean, the shoe, like, basketball is bigger. They sell shoes in China.
Look at how much they get paid.
Yeah, the branding.
How much LeBron gets paid in comparison to how much John Cena gets paid?
Who has the corporation that is the NBA is bigger than all those things. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. Somebody fact check me.
Put it this way: if you had an electrolyte beverage, who would you want to sell it?
Yeah.
Whose face are you putting on that bottle?
Yeah.
John fucking Cena? You're crazy. You better off if you were selling steroids, maybe.
Go ahead, say Luka. You'll put Luka on that motherfucker.
Nah. Maybe for our European demographic.
You want your...
But I think that answered that question. And then we had another one. Let me see if I can find her.
Shit.
I think it might be in the request. Yup. Oh. Shout out to Roscoe. Hashtag Wild or Wild. Just Noblez keep using the phrase self-loathing in the wrong context. Laughing my ass off. He always says it as if someone is really feeling themselves or being self-centered and arrogant, but it actually means they're severely critical of themselves. Damn near no self-esteem. Just had to point that out, laugh my ass off. So there's another word that you use in the...
Wait, hold on. Read that again.
You use the word self-loathing wrong. You use it to say that somebody's like full of themselves, but it really means somebody's super self-critical.
How does he know I was using it that way.
Because that is one of those phrases that you be using, and I think he is right.
Nigga, how you think he is right? That shout you
I think
Tone
right.
Crew think Roscoe is right.
I think he's right.
Tone for president.
Did you know that's what self-loathing meant? Did you know it meant to be self-critical?
I knew it meant to like be hard on oneself.
You're lying.
It, like to be within oneself, like you're thinking about yourself.
But in a harsh way.
But are you
he's
not
saying
thinking
that
about yourself?
In a critical way? That's an important context.
So
because,
but the context
because
is how
you
I was
use it in the
using
context of somebody who's confident
So
and arrogant.
how I was using it also determines what he meant by that.
Nope.
You don't even have your suit jacket on. You can't just nope.
You don't have a tie on. You're wearing a fitted with a suit jacket.
Because that is
And
me.
Asics.
That is me. I'm distinct. You are wearing a tie with sweatpants.
Yeah, that's me. I'm doing my thing.
Hashtag #WildWhy.
Yeah, nah, you're wrong. You use self-loathing wrong, and it's probably because you self-loathe. But thank you for that correction, Roscoe. I think we had another one in the comments, if I'm not mistaken. See if I can. Actually, no, I know I'm lying. I remembered all of them off the top of my head. Those were it. So thank you to those 2 participants.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week we get a whole host of y'all niggas up in here. We can just make the whole back half of the podcast communication with the chat.
And it would have been 3, but Nutso was in Japan with the homies. So shout out to Nutso. I think he's back though, because he was commenting and shit.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna look at. I think we might have one
check
in
the
the comments.
studio. Yeah, check the
I ain't
studio.
running the vid, so did it. Y'all honoring the no way, but real quick.
Okay.
Well, hold on, real quick in the DMs. We had got another. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that one. That one's kind of mean. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that one. That's fucked up.
Oh damn.
But you can read it. Don't read it to them, but just read to see why I'm not gonna read that. That's not even a while or why. That's just a.
Yeah, that's not even wild or why. But yo, shout out to Tesh.
Turn that shit off. Too much noise, nigga.
Shout out to Tesh. The fuck.
Yeah, shout out to Tesh.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Hashtag Wild or Wise is very important.
Yeah.
There's no
Y'all not taking them serious.
Streaming and Wild or Wise is the only real way for us to like talk to y'all, kind of engage. We're gonna try to like do more we need to do more content. We need to do content. Oh my God. Fuck.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
We need to like, because this is all about y'all. You know what I'm saying? If we're only making each other laugh, like that can only go for so long. You know what I'm saying?
I don't find him that funny.
He absolutely doesn't find me funny. He doesn't find himself funny. He doesn't find nobody funny.
I self-loathe.
But Dominican women. But
I don't think anybody's funny.
Yo, come on. Hashtag Wild or Wise. Comment down below. LOI the show everywhere. Please listen to us on Apple Podcasts. We need it. Oh my gosh, we're about to.
Can I see my sweats? Yep.
Did you just?
I wasn't doing that for them. I had to readjust.
What the fuck?
Worry about yourself. Outro, nigga. Outro.
Yo, we out. We love y'all. Be safe. Ow, ow. J Nobles.
John Dope.